Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today, we're going to have a conversation that has very little to do about men, dating, relationship advice, the things that I normally talk about. But we're going to talk about something that, in all of my heart, I wish that if there is one video that you watch from me, it would be this one because it's that important to me. Although I'm a very small channel, although I have no idea if this video will get even seen, but I have to come forward and talk about something that I believe is, if I don't, then I'm not who I thought I was. And I know that there's also a possibility that I'll be bringing upon myself a lot of negative comments and people thinking that I'm jumping on a bandwagon. And I'm okay with all of that because I know what's in my heart and I know what doing the right thing is. And I know why I started being a coach, a relationship person, a person that I'm hoping to have influence on this platform and in my coaching career to begin with. And what we're talking about today is the story, well, not the story, for what the beautiful trophy wife has gone through. And I'm not going to go through the details of what she's gone through. If you've been in this world long enough, you have probably already seen it. You're one of the millions of people who've seen what she shared, bravely shared. And if you haven't, I'm pretty sure you're going to come across it if you are in the community of, searching for your provider man, for the man of your dreams, everything that we all want or wanted. And what I want to talk about today is, well, I'm talking to a few different groups of people. The first group is the people who view, they just watch. You're somebody that loves to learn and wants to create, her dream relationship and her dream life. And you've seen the video. And if you're one of those that you gave her love and grace, if you commented with compassion, with letting her know that my heart breaks for you and I'm so sorry for what happened, and thank you for speaking up and thank you for protecting your kids, well then, you have a special place in my heart. But if you are a woman that has become a keyboard warrior and you spewed nasty words such as, you brought this upon yourself, who does this, you got, of course this happened to you, I highly encourage you to go delete that comment immediately and take a moment to connect with your heart, your compassion, and your humanity. Where is your humanity? This woman is living her worst nightmare. There is not a single thing that you could tell her that she already hasn't told herself. So why would you do that? What kind of a satisfaction do you get from that? From beating someone who's already shattered, who feels so devastated already. I want to call upon your power, the heart that God has given you, the one that is supposed to love, supposed to extend a helping hand if you can, or at best just do nothing. If you can't say anything kind, be quiet. This is not the time, it'll never be the time to beat someone up when they're already devastated for what happened to her. It's not your job to analyze and say that, well, of course, if you marry someone that you don't know, this is what's going to happen to you. And I wouldn't have ever done that. Really? Are you sure about that? Can you say with certainty that you would have never done what she's done if you lived her life, if you had the exact life experiences that she did, had the same thoughts that she did, were brought up the way that she was. Are you certain? Can you tell me with 100% certainty that you would have never done what she has done? You can't tell me that because you can never know. You can never know what she's gone through. And that's why she made the decisions that she did. So stop that. If you actually want to grow, my invitation for you is to go read the book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. And this is also good for any coaches out there that is listening. This book is so beautiful, but this will show you that the things that you think you would never ever do, that you would most likely do them if you were that person, if you had the same experiences, the same things that happened to you, the trauma that she's gone through, if it happened to you as well. So you would never know that. So if you don't know that, then you have no right to speak or say anything that is judgmental. So again, my invitation for you is to go delete those comments and take a mirror and look at yourself. Because my bet is that if you're judging someone else so harshly, there are things that you're not willing to look within yourself. There are things that it's too painful for you to look, to process, to take accountability and be responsible for. So it is a lot more, the easier to pass judgment and be mean to someone else who's already really mean to themselves right now. That's one thing. My other message is to coaches out there. Whether you're a coach that you feel like this person should have known better, or you're using this opportunity to make an example of her, my invitation also for you is to stop. My invitation for you is to be a leader in this situation, and without trying to make an example out of her, to teach your community, to teach your people that in this journey, in whatever journey that you're on, when you're going for what you want, there are things that could happen that are devastating, that can be devastating. There are things that can happen that you never saw coming, even if you do everything right. Even if you do, and none of us do everything right, but they still could happen. And let's teach our clients how to actually process the trauma, the pain, the grief that comes with that. So they don't stay down forever. So they don't beat themselves harder than they already are. If we want to change the world, if we actually are here, and part of our, if not the core of our mission, but part of our mission is to leave people better than we found them, then our job is to actually be of service and help. And help, real help, is when someone makes mistakes, small or big, to help them through it, not try to protect ourselves. If you're involved in the messaging or the conversation, or they thought that they learned that from you, to be like, well, I never said that. I never said for you to do that. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're low IQ for doing that. That's not helping people. That's not being a person that changes the planet. So be kind. If you're a coach, if you call yourself somebody who wants to help people, do that. right now is not a time for you to either make an example out of her, and it's definitely not the time for you to make content that is about make sure that that doesn't happen to you. And these are the things that you should be doing that so that will never happen to you, because truthfully, we never know. Even if somebody follows everything to the T, from all of us imperfect coaches, by the way, none of us are perfect, none of us are God, none of us, what we say, it will ensure everyone to forever be safe. But what we can be sure of is to help people to heal when they go through those horrific things that they might go through, to actually help them, give them the tools to forgive themselves, to work through the pain, to work through the trauma, and start all over again, because that's what life is about anyways. I know I didn't say it perfectly, but I don't want to go back and edit anything because it is my raw truth. And me and my friend Mina Alphonsus last night, we've been talking about it, and it was so much easier to stay quiet because the person that I indirectly mentioned has so many people that can now come after me if they choose to, but I wouldn't be who I am if I just stayed quiet for the sake of being convenient and not a person that rocks any boats. I hope this message reaches the right people. If you feel like this is something that people need to hear, please share it. And I'm sending you all the love. And I hope we all learn to do better, have grace, be kind, and make this world a better place. I love you. Bye.